It's time for an updated forecast for you here at weatherbug.com. I'm meteorologist Brian Carrick. Welcome to autumn. We'll discuss the autumnal equinox in just a second. Going to feel like fall, a chill in the air across the northern tier states, the Great Lakes, the Ohio Valley, and the Northeast. Meanwhile, in the Northwest, our next big wind and rainmaker is already pushing on in. So what is the autumnal equinox? Well, it's when our sun's rays are directly over the equator, giving us equal daylights and equal nights. And autumn begins at 4:44 Eastern Time. All right, let's take a look at our surface setup for Sunday. Expecting mild conditions here in the Central Plains. A warm front moving on in will push highs into the 90s in western South Dakota again today. Windy conditions, very wet in the northwest with our next system, bringing wind gusts potentially upwards of 50 to 55 miles per hour out in the Olympic Peninsula. And across the northeast and the mid-Atlantic, a cold front continues its trek toward the east. And finally, offshore, bringing Atlanta a beautiful day. Sunshine and 79. Clouds clearing out of New York City at 75. A chilly 62 in Detroit. A few storms in Albuquerque at 81. 62 with rain in Seattle. As we take our time and push it forward here, still dealing with showers and storms along our front into Florida right through tonight, tomorrow morning. A little cluster of some storms rolling up toward the western Dakotas and Montana. And this is in association with some of that warmer air trying to work its way north. And yes, rain and wind continues right through Monday here across the northwest. As we head into Monday nights, quiet across the eastern half of the country. More showers pushing back up into southern Louisiana. A couple storms passing through the plains with a system that will work its way toward the central U.S. And more wind and rain in the northwest and maybe even some mountain snow. Let's take a look at our surface setup for Monday. Warmer here across the Ohio Valley and the Midwest. Talking about wet conditions again in the Northwest. Rain and 62 in Seattle Monday. Beautiful day in L.A. at 85. St. Louis below average but 76, very comfortable. 67 in New York, and here's a sneak peek at Tuesday.